What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 3 altcoins that have, in a month, each given me over 100% returns. I'm going to explain why I bought where I did and what I plan on doing with these positions going forward. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. You can see here I have the 3 coins, AltCoin, Curve, and Cardano here. These are the positions, the days that I bought, and the price that I got in at. We're going to start with AltCoin, then we'll talk about Curve, and then we'll talk about ADA, Cardano last, just because that's my favorite one and that's my biggest holding. So if you like the video, if this brings value to you in any way, all I ask is that you hit the thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, because I'm going to keep you guys updated as I manage these positions and as I look to find the next play. But look at the dates first here. You can see January 14th, January 15th, 2021. Today is February 15th. You can see in the top corner here. So this was literally just about a month ago when I took these positions. And that's why I think it's important to talk about them, because they've all led to over 100% returns in a relatively short amount of time. I think that the first thing we should discuss, now that we're getting into the returns here, is that a lot of this, the thesis behind these buys that I took, it's behind this Bitcoin bullish run that we're living through. Let's just start with Bitcoin. If you look, you can see just from December of 2020, it's extended its run now from 20,000 to 40,000 and now almost to 50,000. So Bitcoin's in the news more. You guys know, you're on Twitter, you're on Instagram, you see it. It's just becoming more mainstream. You know what's going on. So because of that, I wanted to ride the altcoin wave, because as Bitcoin moves up, it tends to pull these coins with it. Now we're starting to see some of this separation between Bitcoin and the altcoins that I talked about in previous videos. And that's a good sign to me that the altcoin market could be a stable market to trade, because it won't be dragged around like by Bitcoin basically. So since we're seeing that separation, I started to do some research and get interested. And AltCoin was one of the companies that I liked fundamentally, because I like their platform. I like what they can do on the blockchain potentially. And I also liked the technical chart. So you're looking here at the daily time frame. If we zoom out, you can see the all-time high before I bought was 0.00497. My entry price here is about 0.00463. I'm going to show you my Kraken screen so you can see my buy prices right down here. Those green circles, those are my buys. And you can see I actually took some profit when it popped in that initial big candle here. And you can see I have it marked as well. So we're up about 231%, a little bit less than that now as it's pulling back, with a stop loss locked in profit. All of these positions you're going to see, my stop loss is locked in profit, so I can't lose any money. I've already taken some off for some of them, as you've seen here, but I can't lose any money on the positions that I have at all, because the stop is above the entry price. So I've just been enjoying the ride here as we get this bullish Bitcoin trend and moving my stop up. So the reason I like this one was because we saw this just simple pennant breakout a couple of days before I bought. This was back on January 3rd, January 4th. I ended up getting into this, like I said, on the 14th, so about 10 days later, but I liked the volume coming in. You can see the volume on the bottom of the screen. And as it held the 8 above the 21 EMA, the yellow above the red line, I knew that we could see this continue, but it could hold that 21 EMA and move slowly. So I wanted to add in and take my time as we potentially broke for new all-time highs. Now, once it surged through for the 3rd time, you see the first break, second break, this was the 3rd break. I actually took more of a position here, and that's what I closed here. So I added, and then I took it in profit the next day, and I'm still holding the positions that I bought down here. So again, riding the Bitcoin wave, liking the company, liking the chart, breaking out for new all-time highs with volume. That's going to be the theme here. Let's look at the next coin, CRV. So if you go back to my screenshot here, and we'll pull up the thing, you can see I was in at $1.04. You see I have that marked right here. It was, again, on a breakout past this previous high. I saw just, again, I'm not going to draw basic pennants because it's stupid, but I saw this previous high. Here's your all-time high from when it actually became available to trade back in September of 2020. So I saw volume coming in bigger than we had ever seen before. I liked that we were breaking with a bottom clearly set in, a higher low off that bottom. So it just made sense on the volume, on the breakout, to add in the day after we closed with this strong bar breaking over $1. From there, we've seen it run from $1 to $3.60, which is a 250% return. And today's our first, it was a big down day, but it pulled back now. So I'm going to just keep managing this trade as is. This big day, down pin, whatever you'd like to call it, it's not over yet. It's 9 hours left. This big bar doesn't scare me. My stop is locked in profit. I know the 8 and 21 are still in an uptrend. This could hold the 21 and continue up to 500%. So I'm not getting out of this trade yet. I'm just going to keep moving my stop up. And if it stops me out in profit, I take the win and I move on to the next trade. But that's my position on CRV. And here I'll show you on here as well, so you can see. This is Kraken, by the way, for everybody that's new to Kraken. So you can see my entry price right there, the green dot, the stop loss marked right there. And you can see the big down day today so far. It's actually only down 3.3%, but it was down a lot more. Okay, last one. Quick water break. Cardano. So this was the one that I was tweeting about too. This is a more established company than the other ones. This has a lot of volume in it as is. Like if you organize these by volume, this is top. It's up there with AltCoin. Doge has a lot of volume in it, of course, but this is a well-established company in my opinion, more so than these other coins. Now this is breaking past all-time highs set back here in August of 2020 during this bull run, and I'm late on it technically, and I'm still up over 200% on this thing. So I bought in for the first time here at 31 cents. I added in at 33 cents. You can see it from my thing here, 31 cents, 33 cents, right? You guys can see that, yep. I was tweeting about this breakout over 40 cents. So here, if you go to my Twitter, this was on January 28th. I tweeted this picture and I said, this looks like it's gonna break over 40 cents. And if we break 40 cents, it's gonna run. We broke 40 cents right here on February 1st. So just a couple of days after that tweet, which was right here, telling everybody I was adding to my position, which I did. I got in at 33. And then we broke 40 and we went from 40 to now 86 pretty quickly. And I think we're going to see this thing touch $1 within the next couple of days. It looks like it's going to stay above the 8 EMA today, and it looks like it wants to continue higher. Just look at the volume again, though, from when I started to get into this thing versus previous. You can see how much more volume there is. I'm riding the Bitcoin wave. I'm in something that's breaking for all-time highs. It's going to probably move higher as Bitcoin moves higher, and that was the thought process in this one as well. Now here, the stop loss is locked in profit, because even though I love the company here, and I like what they can do potentially as like a stable blockchain entity, I think that you have to look at each trade as a trade. If I get stopped out in profit in this, maybe I look to build in another position in the future, but I'm going to just manage this trade as it continues, and I'm going to keep moving my stop up and take some profit as we get over $1. Maybe we get to $2, I take some more. I don't know how high it's going to go, but if it does start to break down, we're going to take the profit and just move into the next one. Now you guys are getting a little hint here. I'll move my face. You guys are getting a little hint here. All the green flags, I'm not going to talk about them yet, but these green flags are the ones that I'm looking at next as potential breakouts, potential plays. So if you want to pause the video and just take a look at those, you're getting a little inside scoop. But that's my altcoin holding situation currently as of February 15th, 2021. I also hold some Ripple. I've been holding that for a long time, and I'm not getting rid of that just because I think that they're going to be able to manage to come out of the SEC lawsuit unscathed. I think it's going to work out well for them. But that's just a separate thing. These are trades. That was more like an investment. So here, we're going to let these continue to ride. I'll continue to update you guys when I close the trades. Maybe I'll make another video. And then when I find the next play, I'll keep you guys updated here as well. So just make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this altcoin update. And if you have any questions about why I took the trades, if I wasn't clear on anything, just put those in the comments and I'll make sure to get some answers to you there. All right. I appreciate the time, everybody. Have a good rest of your trading week, and I'll see you in the next video.